Hey everybody, welcome to Hilltop Machine Works. Well, hey everybody, it's Tom here, back in the shop to do another mail call. I've got a bunch of stuff piling up here. Got a viewer gift. I got some updates on some upcoming projects and videos. So without further ado, let's do mail call number 16. What do you say, guys? So first off, I want to say thank you to all my subscribers that have been hanging with me. Kind of exciting because I'm shooting this in the middle of August, and next month, which will be September, and actually September 13th was when I posted my first YouTube video. So we're coming up on a year. So I think that's kind of awesome, you know. Didn't think I'd already have about 75 videos, but hey, you know, projects in the shop, and I'm sharing them with you guys. And I love commenting, I love talking to you guys. I made a bunch of new friends. So you know, hey, let's keep this train rolling. If you're a new viewer, hit that subscribe button for me, please. That way I know you're out there. I know we can get this channel to grow. I've got couple presents over there on the workbench, and that's going to be for the 500 sub giveaway. So the sooner we hit 500 subs, the sooner I can give this out to one of my viewers out there. So tell your friends and let them know about the channel. I'd appreciate it. So let's show you what I've got going on. I guess first off, let's show a viewer gift. Got this shop made CNMG 400 series turning tool made by Jim Deadman. I appreciate it, Jim. Jim and I have become good friends. He has a YouTube channel called James Deadman. Go check him out if you haven't already, but I'm assuming if you subscribe to my channel that you already know about Jim and the stuff he does in his backyard machine shop. But anyway, so Jim was kind enough to make this. He sent this, and also he sent another one, a big boy. We got a 1-incher here, which will be perfect for the big Monarch. This is actually the same insert style, CNMG, but this is a 5 series. I'm just got to get on Char's website and order me a new finger hold down, but otherwise it'll work fine. So big shout out to Jim. Hey, I really appreciate it. You know, take the time to hand make something like this, and I think he even made the tightening or adjusting wheel here, made it out of brass and knurled it. So that's pretty awesome. I really appreciate it. Thank you, Jim. We're gonna use this puppy in some future videos. And speaking of Jim, he he made a cool fly cutter using the CNMG holder that's actually a left-handed holder. And this holder I showed you on a previous mail call that I picked up, except it is a right-hand turning holder. And what this holder does, it uses the opposite sides of the insert. So your normal sides that you use on the lathe for turning, you know, after you've worn them out and they're no good, you know, usually you just toss the insert. But if you use this kind of holder, this enables you to use the get out of here, the opposite sides, so you can get your money's worth out of the insert. And this mosquito has got to go. So I picked one up off eBay that's left-handed, so I got another project to make a fly cutter. I thought that was pretty cool. Jim has been doing a lot of fly cutting work with that new fly cutter. It works really well. So if you want to go over to his channel and check out what I'm talking about, and go do that. And like I said, that was a neat idea, and we'll be making one soon. And let's see, more eBay stuff. If you guys watch Robert over there at Dudley Toolright, he came up with this good idea of making a holder for annular cutters for his lathe. And I thought, oh, cool. I'm gonna do that also. So thanks to Robert, I appreciate the idea. So what you do here is, let me show you what we got going on. Let me turn you down maybe just a smidgen. Is you have, I picked up 2-inch annual cutters instead of 1-inchers. So what an annual cutter is it enables you to drill a fairly accurate hole, but you're not having to drill the whole hole out. As you see, you're going to pull a plug once it goes through, and this is the end that you have to hold it. So what Robert did is he built an adapter that holds the annular cutter, and it goes on. Let me get these out of the plastic. These just came from China a little while ago. His Morse taper that goes in the tailstock, so screws on the adapter here, and the adapter goes on to the end of the annular cutter. Boom. So we need to make that adapter, but I said I'm going to take it one step further, and I picked up an R8, and same deal, except now we can use this in the mill. So now all I got to do is unscrew the adapter, and I can go from an R8 holder to the Morse Taper 3. So make it a little more versatile. So I picked up a set of 6, especially some of the bigger sizes. This is a 1-incher, a 1 1/8. That gives me a little more versatility for the bigger holes is what I wanted. So kind of cool there. Let me move all this stuff out the way. And picked up a 7/8 9 tap. Believe it or not, I didn't have one. So I was going to use this for possibly an upcoming project. So I grabbed this so to complete my large taps. Now I'm pretty good all the way up to 1 inch. That was like the one hole that I still had to fill. And let's see here. That's pretty much all the eBay stuff. Now the Snap-on haul. I hit my local Snap-on guy and picked up a scribe, or some people call them an awl. I had an old one that was worn out, so he warranted it. So I got a new one, no cost. That's kind of the benefit of paying a little extra for quality tools, is you get that lifetime warranty and service. So I can give him the old one, and he gives me a new one. No problems, no questions asked. And I had a Craftsman ratchet and another cheap ratchet, and they've been working for me, but I decided to go ahead and get a real ratchet. So I picked up this nice little baby 1/4 incher. And man, she's just so smooth. It works great. I've already used it a couple times, and it works like a champ. Because the cheap import one, the problem I was having is if you want to rotate it, really fast and ratchet, this I guess would become disengaged, and it would get lodged in the middle, and then it would free spin, and it was a pain in the butt. So it's one of those kind of things, you get what you pay for. It was a cheap ratchet, it worked, but now I've got a good one, and I'm glad I scored her. And Snap-on socks. Yeah, they make Snap-on socks, but believe it or not, these things rock, man. If you stand on your feet all day long, either hard surface or concrete, get you some quality socks. I picked up a couple pairs of these under the recommendation of a couple other people, and man, I'm glad I did. I mean, these things are so comfortable. My feet are just so happy in these things, walking around in this concrete all day long. There may be other quality socks out there, like, I don't know if Dickies makes any or any other brands that are, nice and thick and comfortable and let your feet breathe. Hey, Snap-on guy had these, and he gives me a deal. I buy 5, he gives me 6, so he hooks me up. So, just letting you know this is out there. If you're interested in finding you some good socks, if you're tired of your feet are always aching, this may be maybe something that you want to slide on. And new product he had on the truck is this magnetic coat hanger. It says it'll handle up to 20 pounds. But man, you talk about a serious earth magnet. You ready, guys? Listen. Okay. And I ain't no wimp, but God almighty, this thing will grab. I mean, look at that. So if you need a serious hanger, I'm gonna use this over on my welder to hold my jacket and then also hold my helmet on. So thought that was a cool new item, but wow, that thing rocks. And I want to give a shout out to a viewer that watched my C-clamps and grinder supplies reorganization video. He mentioned about using a magnetic rail to hold all my spanner wrenches. So hey, thumbs up, I appreciate that. Didn't think about that, great idea. Actually, I have an extra one because this one came off the lathe that was in the way when we expanded all the tool holders. So I'm going to put this one on the side of the box, and then I'll be able to hold all my spanner wrenches in an organized fashion and they won't go anywhere. So can't remember the viewer's name, but I appreciate the suggestion. And give you a little, I guess you'd call this a tip and a trick for you guys that do some welding, is go to Harbor Freight and pick you up a couple of these cheap T-squares. And then what you do is you grind down the corner on one and then grind down the inner corner on the other. So what this enables you to do is when you come up, let's say we just welded this piece and this piece together and you want to check for squareness, and you put the square on here, you see now you don't have the weld in the way. If the weld was in the way with a normal square, you couldn't get the square on there. So you can use this on the outside of pieces of stock that you're welding. And then if you're checking inside square, you use this one because the weld would be in the corner, right? Well, now it doesn't get in the way because you've got this nice radius. So just a tip and a trick for you guys. I thought that was pretty cool to pass it along, that make your life a little more easier. And let's see here. I think that's it for the goodies. Let me talk about upcoming projects and videos. The rotary welding table is the video series is getting filmed now. We are working on building that puppy, so that'll be coming out soon. Probably, I don't know, a 3 or 4 parter. So I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, but some of the stuff is over there. Some of the stuff I've already got made, and there's some stuff over at the lathe and getting ready to turn on. So look forward to seeing that series. And let's see, had a small job come in, and the customer said thumbs up to videoing it, so that's cool. He is a home shop machinist, and he has a Logan lathe, and he reached out on one of the machinist forums asking for help because he has got a couple of busted gears, if you can see that, and he needs some new ones. So he picked up some new ones that will work, except this is just a different style, because if you notice, these are a little bit thicker on both gears. So also the bore is a little bit different. So what we'll have to do is obviously, you know, turn down the thickness and open up the bore and press a new, make a new bushing and press a new bushing in. So that will be coming up on a upcoming video. And I don't know, 6-8 months ago I mentioned that we might be doing an axle swap for a friend. It's not your normal machine shop stuff, but it's kind of the stuff I used to do before I went to all machining and changed my shop around into more machining equipment. We're finally going to be moving on that. I've been tired of tripping over that thing, and he's going to be able to finally drop the Jeep off and leave it for a while so we can work on it. So like I said, a little bit of different video. You may not like it, you may like it, something different, but we'll film it anyways. So we'll be doing that axle swap here coming up soon. And another upcoming project I got. Got a couple ring gears, and I'm still trying to score the rest of this stuff. But what I want to do is give a big shout out to Jody Treadway over there at Carolina Axle and 4x4. He hooked me up with these ring gears. Thank you, Jody. And I'll be using these for something. I'm not going to tell you guys what yet because I still got to get a couple more things for it, but that'll be a cool upcoming video. And going to be making 2 of them, and I think one of them that I make maybe a award when we finally hit 1,000 subscribers. So got that coming up. And I guess lastly, what, 3-4 weeks from now, we've got the fall swap meet and car show coming up. So of course I'll bring you guys along. I'll bring the GoPro and we'll film that. Hopefully we'll find some good scores this time and maybe get some good machinist tools. You never know what you find out there. It's always a smorgasbord of stuff. So I think that's it, guys. So thanks for hanging out with me in this hot August day. It's like 95 degrees out. I got the fans going, but with this new wired mic, so you can hear me better, that hopefully the fans are very distant and not messing up the audio. But anyways, hey, thanks for coming in and hanging out in the shop, and we'll catch you guys on the next project or mail call. Later.